Hey, good day everyone. This is Julie from Greater Action. Today we have a special guest, Ms Maddie. She's the head of education for Greater Action. So she's going to be with us live. Please be there and join us. See you soon. Okay, yes. She's there. Maddie.
Hello.
Hey. Hello. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, great. Thank you for taking the time today.
No problem.
Okay, all right, Maddie. It's time to introduce you to the rest of the world. Yeah, Maddie is our head of education for Greater Action. Yeah, but I'd like you to introduce yourself to the
Oh,
audience today. Yeah.
okay. I am a primary school teacher who has been on maternity leave, and I took on head of education for Greater Action whilst I was on maternity leave. And it turned into a much bigger project than I could ever imagine.
Okay, so when did you actually join Greater Action?
January last year, so just over a year now. Yeah.
Okay, and what was your motivation? Why did you join?
Why? Because we were in lockdown and I was bored. I needed something else to do to occupy my time when my baby was napping. And that, yeah. And then, as I say, it got out a little out of hand.
Okay, so you pretty much built Great Action Academy on your own, yeah? Can you tell us how is the academy structured today?
Yep. We have 4 levels of courses that people can do. And so we have like level 1, which is very basic, up to level 4, which we're getting onto now, which is more reading and discussion. So I have written the program, and then I've had a lot of help from volunteers and volunteer teachers to deliver the program online. So originally it just started with me teaching a few classes, and then we've branched out and branched out and branched out, and we've yeah, had well over 100 students now, which is really good, really positive.
So how many teachers, volunteers do you have?
We have about 8 on the books, teachers that help us out. Either they do a group session or and we have a few more teachers that are doing one-to-ones as well. And then we have a good amount, maybe nearly 30 kind of one-to-one volunteers who do conversation tutorials with our students.
Hmm. Okay, so you've never taught refugees before, right? So how is the experience for you?
Oh, it's very positive. It's very good. I really like teaching. It's obviously difficult because it's online. I would much prefer to be face to face. So obviously, but COVID has meant that everything is online at the moment, as is the world, and that's how the program has been written. We've written the program specifically so that it is delivered through handheld devices, so that students can access it on their handheld devices. And we use Google Classroom as a platform for homework and like extra learning as we're going through. And yeah, that's how it's delivered. So yeah.
What's the profile of the refugees that you are teaching?
They tend to be young adults or housewives, actually. So either housewives that have got time because their husbands are working and they're home with the kids, or young adults from maybe like 16 to 22 that are not working for whatever reason at the moment. We do have some younger students as well, under 16, that we do one-to-one tuition for. But we do that on a case-by-case basis. But yeah, yeah, that's kind of it.
I'm sure you have a lot of success story to share. Can you share
Yeah.
one with us today?
Yeah, I will share my student, Mohammed, who started back in my first ever class, he was one of my first ever students, and he has been through Greater Action properly, the academy properly, as it should have, as I would like every student to. He was a very dedicated student. So he did level 1 with us, and then he moved on to level 2. And whilst he was doing level 1, he also had a conversational tutorial volunteer. So he had 2 lessons a week from me, and then another volunteer doing a separate lesson with him as well, to kind of recap and go through things. Then he found work for a little bit of time, so that was really good. So he studied online, and then he came back and did level 2, and then he's just completed his level 3, and now he's had another conversational tutorial volunteer as well in that meantime. So he's had 2. Now he's on his third conversational tutorial volunteer, and they are moving on to kind of the more level 4 reading and comprehension and discussion, which is a much more kind of tailored to the individual kind of class. And we have been lucky enough to just secure him some work, which is really positive. And the work is live-in work. He's going to be a caretaker. Fingers crossed, if everything goes right with COVID, then yeah, he's going to be the caretaker at like a mini kind of school. And yeah, he gets to live in and do the cleaning and gets paid. And yeah, he's a real success story.
Right. That's what we're hoping for all our students, right? To finally get access to jobs and get a decent living, right? Okay. We do need volunteers, right, for the academy?
Oh, volunteers, yeah.
Okay.
We always need volunteers, yeah. We need teachers. We need teachers, people that are comfortable, or maybe not even teachers, but just people that are comfortable teaching kind of 8 to 10 people at a time in a group on Zoom.
Yeah. But the content is provided, right?
Everything is provided. That's the great thing about it. I have done all the hard work. I've done all the prep. You just have to turn up and teach. That's it. We can guide you through Google Drive and Google Classroom, which is obviously how we function because it's all online. We can guide you through that if you don't know. But basically, teaching wise, it's 2 hours a week is what we're looking for, fixed for 10 weeks if you would like to do a group class, which and it's very rewarding, and not everybody that teaches a group class has been a teacher before. You know, we've had one guy whose wife is a teacher, and he just thought, oh, you know what, I'll have a go. and he's doing a great job. You know, he's doing a fantastic job. So yeah, you don't have to be a teacher, but maybe you might feel more comfortable with it if you are a teacher. But then saying that, we always need conversation tutorial volunteers for one-to-ones. So if you're interested in having a one-to-one class on a kind of not casual basis, but a time more flexible and can suit you around your family, then yeah, we've got plenty of students ready for that as well. Again, provided.
Like you say, yeah, you did the hard work. Okay. What's our vision, for Greater Action Academy?
Our vision is to continue with it. I think it is to keep the momentum going, to make sure that we have more students coming in, and we are getting the students that need the help. Also, we need to develop the absolute beginners, because that's quite difficult online. We found we're still working on a program to get the people that have got absolutely no English started. We're finding that quite difficult. So yeah, so that's another point. And then I think the other part is for them to probably learn a little bit of Bahasa, because for the jobs that our students are going into, not only do they need basic English, they do need basic Bahasa. So if you are a Bahasa teacher, or if you're a confident Bahasa speaker, then please get in touch, because we need to start developing that side of it as well. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much, Maddie.
No problem.
I know that today is Hari Raya. Everyone is on a relaxing mood. Thanks for taking the time, and thank you so much for all the work you've done. I can still remember when we first met, and you reached out and said, I'd like to be a volunteer, I was like, yeah, that would be amazing. I think both of us had no idea that you'd be completely taking over and putting so many hours into it. You've done a fantastic job, and Greater Action Academy wouldn't be here today without you. I'm very, very thankful for all what you're doing, and keep up the good work. Thank you. Please join us, everyone. Yeah, join
Yeah,
us. It's
I've done it without a lot of volunteers. All of the volunteers give hours. They give hours and hours, and you know, I'm very grateful. And a lot of them, I'm only in contact with them via WhatsApp, and I'm, you know, I dip in and out, and I'm very grateful for their time with their students.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you
All
so
right.
much. Take care.
Yeah, Maddie. Yeah, take care. Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you for
Bye.
joining us today. Have a
Bye.
restful Hari Raya. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.